Rosie and I went up to the bar. It was a really long bar, a huge mahogany structure that must have been 30 or 40 feet long. It was impossible to get through, though. There were so many guys stood at the bar, just drinking pints and chatting. I found a small gap, not really big enough to get into, but worth a go. "Excuse me?" I said to the back of one guy's head. He looked round and smiled at me. "Make way for the ladies," he said to his mates. The guys parted like I was Moses crossing the Red Sea. "Thank you," I said, in my most girly voice. Rosie squeezed in with me. We got right up to the bar. "Yes, love. What would you like?" asked the barman. "Can I have 2 Bacardi and Cokes, 1 vodka and Coke, and a glass of Chardonnay, please?" "Certainly," said the barman. He went away to prepare our drinks. Rosie and I were looking around, just seeing who was there, and if we knew anyone. "Do you realize this is our first legal drink as a group?" I asked. "It's going to be such a good night. I can feel it," said Rosie. Then she whispered in my ear, "I want to get laid tonight." I looked at her wide-eyed. "Bloody hell, Rosie. Don't shout it to everyone," I said, laughing. "It's your fault." She laughed. "After playing with that giant vibrating cock all afternoon, it's hardly surprising I'm horny." "That's true," I admitted, giggling. "Well, only if there's someone nice to oblige me." She laughed. The barman came back with our drinks and said, "That will be £4.22, please." "He'll do," whispered Rosie, looking at the barman and smiling at him with her cutest smile. The barman smiled back and gave Rosie a cheeky wink. "He'll definitely do," whispered Rosie once more. I opened my bag to get my purse out. I was just sorting the money. I had found £4 notes and a 50p piece when I felt a hand squeeze my bum. Rosie looked horrified. She'd obviously seen what had happened. I span round to see one of the guys who had moved over for us, grinning from ear to ear, obviously very pleased with himself. "Touch me again, and you'll be leaving this bar with one less hand," I snarled. The guy looked at me, not quite sure whether to continue smiling or not. "Calm down, love. I'm only having some fun," he replied. "Fun!" I barked. "Try that again and I'll break your fucking hand." The guy looked sheepish. "Sorry," he said. One of his mates whispered, "Frigid cow." I glared at him, and he turned away. I paid the barman and waited for my change. By the time the barman came back, the guy had disappeared. "Here you go, miss," he said, giving me the 28p change. "Was that guy bothering you?" he asked. "He was, but I can handle myself, don't worry," I said,